matter what, even if what is happening to him today happens to somebody that is not in ADC, I will say the same thing.
Right.
Charles, we have to build, there should be civility and order. You know somebody and say you're inviting him. The person voluntarily decided to come back to, on his own, gave you a date. You went to the airport and said you're arresting him. He was outside. Right. And then all of a sudden, you said, oh, because he said something in TV or this, he's being detained. It doesn't make sense to me. Charles, a person can be investigated. If you think there's mismanagement of money belonging to Kaduna State, and you've done your investigation and followed the trail and see where the money went to and everything, you go to court, prove your case, and have the money refunded. You do not have to start running up and down, creating issues and all that. It doesn't make sense. Most of these things we are doing, this drama we are doing, in saying we are pursuing corruption, for me it's nonsensical. As I said to everybody, I will fight corruption to where it will be very, very minimal. And that starts by you not stealing,
right,
your wife and your children. If you do that, you cut it by 50%.
Right. Well,
and I'm saying something I have practiced at a subnational level. And I've challenged people. I've done it in this studio. Said, show me, just 2 days ago, I was talking to youths. I said, somebody came out and said, oh, I was a contractor in a gathering I went to Noncha. When you were governor, we were paid without giving anybody anything. And I said, ask him and ask any contractor. If any contractor will say here, Charles, me and him have sat down the way I sat with you, and I told him, put this for me, I will stop politics today.
Right. Well, we're running out of time. This has been a fascinating discussion with you. You have spoken consistently about prudence, about reform, but Nigerians are facing deep economic hardship and punishing insecurity at the moment. What are the first 3 decisions you would take in office that would immediately change the trajectory of the economy and of insecurity in this country?
Well, insecurity, I've spoken a lot. I won't tell you everything here, but I'll be decisive. And people will see, they'll feel it. And I'm not going to lead from the back. I'll be in the front. And everybody will see, because if you cannot secure your country, you have nothing to offer. On the economy, we'll deal with it head on. We'll deal with the issue of corruption and waste. There's too much waste here. We'll deal with it. We will begin to ensure that whatever we are doing will be transparent. Nigerians will see it. Charles, this government came in, removed subsidy. Said because they don't want to, they were borrowing to service it. Removed subsidy in petroleum, subsidy in electricity, and that the resources they will save will be used in development. And they turned around, Charles, and borrowed more money. When Buhari came in, our borrowing was 13 trillion, about 13 trillion. When he left, it was 87 trillion. Today, Charles, we are hitting 200 trillion without anything to show for it. Subsidies removed, both in petroleum and power. And yet, we've borrowed more. Our budgets are not financed. Charles, the entire 2025 budget, capital project, the contractors are being owed. So we're owing contractors. We borrowed more money. Where is the money going? What happened? The people need to know. I'll be open to them. I will insist that all borrowing would be used for investment. If they had borrowed to do something, at least the government promised one thing: power. If I don't give you power, don't vote for me. If they had borrowed all this money and put it in power, we'll say okay. But I can tell you, from 2015 to date, no plants, no new plant have been commissioned or in process of being commissioned by the APC government. And it won't happen soon because it takes a long time to build. Countries like Indonesia, between 2015 and 2025, added 70,000 megawatts. And they are now doing 2025 to 2034, 69 megawatts. India added within the same period 171,000 megawatts to bring their total installed capacity, and this is now to 500,000. Egypt, within 2015 and 2021, added 28,000. How many have we added since 2015? Charles, we have a problem. We need to face it out there.
Right. We're almost out of time, but let me just say that the APC and, of course, the Tinubu administration have a right of reply. So if they feel like they want to come and respond to the things that you've said, Arise News is always willing to give them the opportunity to come and do that. Before
let it know, like I said, that's why I'm talking to him. As president, I will be talking to the people.
Right.
We want the president to talk to us. Let him, when he was campaigning, it was him saying about the promise to give power. He shouldn't be asking somebody to come and apologize when he didn't deliver what he promised.
Okay, well, we've literally got a couple of minutes to go. One more quick question before we go. Nigeria remains deeply divided along ethnic and regional lines. It desperately needs a vision that can unite all the people in that vision. Beyond rhetoric, what concrete steps would you take to build a genuinely national political identity for this country?
Charles, I've told you that before. It's not the reason why we are divided along ethnic, religious lines is because people who are incompetent, who lack the capacity, who don't have the compassion and commitment for a better Nigeria, uses tribe as their own certificate for competition. So if they say, oh, we won't vote for Peter Obi, he said they are against voting for Igbos. I've said before, do not vote for me because I'm from the Southeast. Do not vote for me because I'm a Christian. Vote for me because I'm committed to turn around Nigeria. And Charles, I'll do it. And I'll start from the north.
On that note, you can land.
I'll start from the north.
Okay.
Because I know where the problem is. I'll start bringing back all those productivity that made it for the north to be safe.
Right. Okay.
I'll move it to the south. We'll cover everywhere. We need to do it. That's why I keep saying we'll move the country from consumption to production, from sharing the wealth to creating the wealth. When you start creating the wealth, people will see it. You build a society where people start work, talent will match up the opportunity. Where a child of nobody can be somebody without knowing anybody. Charles, you lived in England. Nobody knew your father when they gave you a job. We have to stop people scrambling first class in a restaurant. I went to eat in Abuja the other day. In a small restaurant, the person that served me had a first class. What a country is that? We must stop that.
On that note, I want to thank you.